heard him, man. You promised.
I will hold my end of the bargain when you hold yours.
Nigga, fuck you!
Guns. So primitive. Don't keep me waiting. Must we play this cat and mouse game every time? We made a deal. We take a sample of your blood once a week and your family goes unharmed. The last thing I want to do is take a father away from his baby girl.
Why me? What's so special about my blood?
Pure blood is hard to come by, my friend. And all your human friends are disease-ridden and just plain disgusting. But you're special, which is why I need you to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing to keep your blood pure.
What are you using it for?
You ask a lot of questions for a man on borrowed time. Evolution. He would need all the purest blood in order to become the god he is.
All done.
Nice doing business with you, Adam. Oh. Here you go. You pathetic excuse for a man. Don't bring a gun to a fight when your adversary is a god. See you next week.
Fifi.
Hi, I've missed you.
I've missed you too. But to be fair, it's only been 2 days.
I know. You know I can be dramatic.
Well. What are you doing out here all by yourself? Didn't they tell you it's not safe for beautiful young girls to be roaming the woods all alone?
Beautiful, yes. But I am not a young girl. I'm a vampire princess. A badass one at that, too.
Yeah. The highest ranking female vampire of all time. More kills, humans, and vampire enemies on her belt than anyone in our history. I'm impressed. Don't let that pretty face fool you, huh?
You think I'm pretty?
What are you drinking?
Baby blood. The doctor said it's good for my skin. What do you think?
Ah, so we're baby killers now, huh?
We're whatever the fuck we want to be. The apex predators? The world is ours, Pierre.
You sound just like my father.
Well, he is my hero.
Of all the places we could have met, you chose this bug-infested hellscape. I intend to make this my last visit.
You are a council member, Alexander. I am sure no one will be up your ass about a visit on royal ground.
And you are a king. A leader of a whole nation? Do you still find it necessary to have a spy on your council?
Don't be ungrateful, my dear.
Right. We can now bask in the rays of the sun, thanks to your miracle. Are you still expecting daily thank yous for that?
That's not what I meant. Have you forgotten already? I was the only one that stood up for you when that council wanted to hang you dry for the crimes you committed against our kind.
Our kind. There is nothing kind about any of us. You've all taken it upon yourselves to become walking gods, stripping humanity of their right to exist. I was the one who stood up for that humanity.
Wow. Give this man his Nobel Peace Prize already. Somebody! No. Cricket.
There are dark days ahead of you, Henry. The Queen is coming. She will leave nothing behind. It's a new day, a new era, and a new bloodline.
What does this mean? What does this mean for my son?
I've seen the way you look at me. You might want to snatch me up before somebody else does. Every king needs a queen, Pierre. And together, you know the damage we can do.
Fifi. Snatch you up? Fifi, you're like my baby sister.
I'm more than that. Fiona and Pierre? You see it, don't you? The Messiah and the Vampire Princess.
I want to taste you.
A king never asks, he just takes it.
Good morning, Father.
It's noon.
I take it things didn't go too well with Alexander.
You take it correctly. That bastard basically said they're up to something. What does this mean? What does this mean for my son?
It means you're a great father, but you're gonna have to do a lot better in the coming times.
Self-preservation. In the past, it may have been easier to have a king bear the blood crown. Previous fathers of vampires ruled in the underworld. They were leaders of the shadows. They knew nothing of what it's like to lead a kingdom or delegate an army out in daylight. But you're a different kind of father. You made him and carved a new path for the generation of vampires to come. It's simple. They built you up, so now they must find a way to bring you down.
We must do something. We cannot let them get ahead of us.
We don't know what they're planning. What we do know is that you are loved. The most loved king that there has ever been. And they know that too.
It's not me they want. It's him.
Then we should get him ready.
And fall asleep, 'cause they're all I see is you, waiting at the end for plow to begin, for plow to begin. Hi. I would give you a hug, but I had to take your hat off. Hey, Big Dummy. I'm your babysitter, so don't stay too far now. Is there something you need? I can have someone fetch it for you. We are at your service, after all.
Sure. Would you be so kind, dear, as to fetch that?
You think you're a badass, huh? Why don't you take that thing off and face me? Like a man, Your Highness. Father, are you all right? I'm amazed now seeing you, my beautiful son. Sing me a song. Of course. Someday soon.
Father. A word?
You have me later. Of course. Someday soon, the sun's out, outside my window. Pierre.
Sorry.
It's all right. My boy. Son. Let's take a walk.
You make it your duty to remind me every morning to put on that helmet when I step out the house. For a reason, don't you? He's a vampire. And if I put that on, I'm a danger to him. I don't need any babysitters. You told me that the world was mine, that my father fought wars and conquered nations so that I could roam the planet. But the older I get, the more afraid you become of the same world you promised was mine. You made me a prisoner of your imagination.
You're no prisoner. Don't be so dramatic. The world is yours. You are the prince of all vampires. What's better than that?
Then why am I being kept in a cage?
It's called love, stupid. Ungrateful ass.
I read a book last night.
Ah, he reads now.
What else is there to do in prison? Anyway, the book talks about how boys who are deprived of their mother's love or a woman's affection, they're more likely to experience conflicts with their identities.
It sounds like whoever wrote that book was extremely close-minded. No one is depriving you of your mother, son. She died.
You know what I'm talking about, Father.
You are a vampire. That is your identity. Everything else is just social construct. I hope that gives you the peace to which you seek.
And so my mother's existence is a social construct? Because you've done such a fantastic job of making it seem like it is. I ask for answers, and I get nothing.
In time, you will get all the answers to the questions you seek.
Don't fuck with me, Father. I will tear this world apart until I get what I want.
Finally, some bass in that voice. I think your balls just dropped. You want to show me you're a man? How about doing your first kill? Shit, at this point I'll take a fucking rabbit. A nice speech, kid. But you don't get to beat your chest at me while I'm still packing your lunch. Put your helmet on.
I guess I can't be mad. I barely even know who you are.
You've been in there for hours. I was beginning to worry.
Yeah, well, it's not much to do, so it's easy to get self-absorbed.
Ah, yes. Do you like this place? You can get something else, but... Well, you did say you want to live in the city.
It's nice. Thanks, Dad.
Stop! When was the last time you drank?
Fine, Dad. I'm just not hungry.
what you are to those vampires out there. You are their messiah.
This almost feels like a dream. You know, I tried everything I could to get the truth out as a reporter. No matter how hard I try, it's almost as if before it could get out, somewhere, something would get in the way. I was back to square one. But I'm not dreaming, am I?
We control everything, especially the media. There are vampires everywhere. Many of your great politicians are vampires.
Well, that explains a lot.
So stories about us will continue to be missed. That is, until the great takeover.
The Great Takeover? What's that?
It's when my father introduces me to the world as its God. It hasn't happened yet because I believe in saving humanity. And every family has its black sheep, right? Ta-da!
I went to see my boyfriend yesterday. I thought I could explain things. Instead, I ended up feeding on his neck. I'm scared. It was like a drug. This isn't who I want to be. I don't want to hurt anybody.
You don't have to. I can show you how to be free of this poison. I can protect you. I can see it in your eyes, Muriel. You're different. Your intentions are actually pure. My father thinks of humans as a species that have simply ran their course. I guess you could call him a mad scientist. He believes vampires are the next stage of evolution.
Wow. It's pretty fucked up to think of us as dinosaurs when we are still around.
Then join me in the fight to save humanity. Together as the leaders of the new world, one where vampires are the prehistoric creatures. Hey. Don't worry, Muriel. I'll keep you safe.